was the word? Or literal. Now,
is only one.
Okay, hold on. Allah is one what?
One person.
One person? Allah is a person?
Not. Yes.
Okay. In the Quran, Allah, He said, if we want to take a partner, we will take it from ourselves. So how He is only one person, but He will take a partner from Himself?
You see, in the Arabic language, they always refer in the plural sense because of respect.
In Arabic language. He doesn't speak Arabic, but okay, copy paste. But listen, here he's talking about taking a wife. He's talking about taking a wife. How he will take a wife? Okay, so Allah is one, but Allah will take a wife from Himself, so Allah will sleep with Himself?
Where does Allah say He will take a wife?
Chapter 21, verse number 17.
Then
What do you think?
chapter 21 verse
17.
17. I will read it.
Read it, go ahead.
16 to 17. We created not the heavens and the earth and all that is between them for a mere play. Had we intended to take a pastime, i.e. a wife or a son, we could surely have taken it from us if we were going to do that.
So, if Allah want to take a wife or a son, He will take it from ourselves. Who is ourself? Allah will take a son from ourselves.
I already told you that in the Arabic language, they always use plural sense.
My friend, we got that, we got it. First, you don't speak about Arabic language, you don't speak Arabic. Secondly, he's talking about taking a partner. So how he say he will take a partner from ourselves, plural word language? Stop being stupid. He's talking about taking a wife. So Allah will marry Himself. He's talking about Himself now. Mute YouTube, mute it.
This is according to Sheikh Ahmad Didat.
Ahmad Didat is a sheikh, he's Ahmadiyya. Ahmad Didat is Ahmadiyya, he's not a sheikh. Ahmad Didat even don't speak Arabic. Ahmad Didat don't even speak Arabic, which means he cannot even read the Quran. How he can be a sheikh?
You don't need to know Arabic to become a Muslim.
Exactly. So you can stay stupid, so they can lie to you. So how Ahmad Didat became a sheikh if he cannot read the Quran?
Look,
listen, Abdul, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. It says here, if I want to take a wife, we will take it from ourselves. Who is us? He's talking about different person. He will take a wife or son. Just go. I don't have time for stupidity. Look what he's saying to me. CP is a coward and gay like Jesus. This is the same guy. You believe it? If I say this, I did not say about what he said about Jesus. Filthy coward son of Muta. The gay is your prophet who used to wear his wife's clothes. The one who kissed men and men kiss him down his belly. Do you see they say they respect Jesus? Okay, you are angry from me. And you Muslim claim that you believe Jesus is a prophet. So how you call Jesus gay? You see how filthy their hate? Their hate is amazing. Let me show you who is the gay. And I challenge you to tell me that your prophet is not one of those gays. A man and Muhammad, they are playing together, lifting the t-shirt of each other, and they are kissing each other belly. Have you ever heard of a man respect himself? He kiss the belly, down his belly, which means to the private part. If I see from the beginning that you call Jesus gay, I will not even let you talk to me, you filthy coward. Muhammad, he came to a guy and he left up his shirt and he started playing with him. What kind of a behavior this behavior is? This is a prophet of God. He left the t-shirt of a man with a stick. Why you do that? And then he said, let me take retaliation. Who? The guy who Muhammad left up his shirt. He said, take retaliation. Muhammad answering. He said, you are wearing a shirt, but I am not. And then the prophet, he raised his shirt. He did what? He raised his shirt. He got naked. And then the man embraced him and began to kiss his side. Where? The coward in the translation, they don't say the truth. It is not his side. It is kashhahu, which means downside his belly. Down. Have you ever heard of a man kissing a man in such an area? And why a man will kiss a man anyway? Like I understand the Middle East, like they have a tradition, like like in Kuwait or some areas, they touch the nose to the nose. Some areas in the Middle East, men they kiss like for friendly, but not kiss in the mouth, like in the cheek, which is weird, right? But here you see Prophet Muhammad is doing that. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Hamza.
I just wanted to ask you about one verse. Please, can you please just explain it? It's about Surah Al... I don't know the name, but it's السماء بنيناها بأيد وإنا لموسعون. You wanted to talk about it, but you did not have the chance.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to say?
Yeah, you just talk about it. Can you please talk about it? Can you just tell
No
us?
problem. Hamza, let me remember. Are you the one who left Islam before, or you are not?
Yeah, exactly. But
okay.
Let's just not mention names.
All right, no problem. I did already.
Yeah, but someone is watching with me, and she just want to listen to what you want to say about this.
All right, no problem. If you see.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right. If you look at the verses, you will see nowhere it says what the Muslim they claim that Allah he extend the heaven. The Muslim they start fabricating things about the verse, saying Allah will extend the heaven, but the fact says وَإِنَّا لَمُوَسِّعُونَ.
Okay, I'm going to close the call.
Yeah, no problem.
Listen to you only from YouTube.
All right, no problem. All right. If you go and read all the Islamic interpretation, it says that Allah have all the power to do and create more. Nowhere it says Allah will expand the heaven or the universe. But today the Muslim they try to make it, because some scientists they say something, so they try to make it fit with it. But if you go and we change all Islamic translation or all Islamic interpretation, you will not find such a thing as exists. So, and then you need to ask yourself, if the verse is saying that, why the Muslims scholars they don't accept and they don't say it says that? Why a Muslim he will try to hide such a thing? And I'm talking about scholars, not YouTubers, not a bunch of kids trying to make a statement. Fabrication today. If we go and read all the scholars, you will see not a single one of them he don't agree that Allah is saying and he can do more. Secondly, here there's a mistake. How Allah he built the sky? He built it with his two hands. Why you build the sky with two hands is if the sky, the major space of it is empty. What the hands for? The Muslim they say to us, if Allah he want to do something, he say be is going to be. Correct? Actually, I saw it in one of the articles here. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe in this or maybe this one. Here we go. The beginning. Kun fayakun. The Quran says be and then so it is. Chapter 2 verse 117. But the Muslim, they cut the verse off, so they will not show you that Allah, he was talking about how he made Adam. If Allah, he created the heaven and the earth, and this is how he created everything by be and it was, then everything in the Quran is a lie. Because as you see the verse saying, Allah, he built the sky with his two hands. And here in the translation the word hands disappear. Change the translator. Why the hand disappear? Because it's not fit for Allah to say so. The liars have to hide it. Let us go. This is Hilali and Khan, and we will go to Big Tab. Big Tab says with might, but in Arabic it doesn't say that. It says by hands. Let us go. Different translation. I will try all of them one by one. With power. What is the word hands? Until now we failed to find one translation telling the truth. Shakir. Power. Who is this guy? Qadi something? With might. I mean, all of them, they are saying the same. But the Arabic says, we build the sky with hands. And that is getting Allah busted because he did not build it with saying be. He built it by hands. Let us continue. Maybe we can find one of them he have decency to translate correctly. Maybe. Here we go. Look, we built the universe with a great might. What is the word hands? It's gone. Until now, not a single translation. Let us continue. Eitani. With power, there's no hands. Darabadi, whatever his name. Same. It disappear. Why they don't show the word hand? Because the word hand will make a problem. You can take right now the word bi'aidin, and post it in Google Translation, and you will find that this word means hands. If we go and read the interpretation for the verse, chapter 51, verse number 47. Here they are saying, we build it with might, indeed we are powerful. The word hand disappear too in the translation. We build it with might, and the word hand disappear. No hands. If we go to the Arabic, we will find a different story. Actually, there's a video. If you search right now for videos where it says Allah have hands. You know what? Give me a second. There's a guy, his name is Fifi. You remember Fifi? Okay. Fifi, he made a video. He was debating somebody. And he was reading, I think, the same verse. Let me see. Here we go. This is the video of Fifi. Let us play it. And Fifi was explaining to a Muslim Shia, you cannot call us kuffar because we Muslim Sunni believe Allah have hands. And then you need to ask yourself, how in the word, in the translation, we cannot find the word hands. He is quoting different verse actually here. Let us see.
About this, we were speaking about metaphorical verses. Are they for what they say? Rather, both his hands are extended. Okay? بَلْ يَدَاهُ مَبْسُوطَتَانِ. Now, what's interesting about this, we were speaking about metaphorical verses. apparent or what was the word? Or literal. Now, the term yadahu, again, what do the Jews say? They say the hand of Allah. All right, the hand of Allah. Specifically, they say the hand of Allah is chained. Allah responds, no, both his hands are extended. Both. What does this mean? Now, here's the issue, Yashie. If you don't want to accept this, that's fine. If you don't want to accept this, that Allah has two hands, I'm not saying it's completely fine, but I'm saying you can't accuse us of shirk. You can't accuse us of shirk for following the Quran.
So you see, the Muslim admit, this is the Muslims who hate me to death. Allah have two hands. In the translation, we failed to find one translation saying Allah have hands. It's gone. Why? Because that will be a problem. Allah, he built the sky with his two hands. But the Quran says, Allah, he made everything. If he wants something to happen, he say be is going to be. But Allah, he used his two hands. Number two, if we read all the Islamic translations for the thing, we will not find where Allah, he will expand the universe. This is Ibn Abbas. We can go to Arabic. We can go to all scholars. Not a single one. Choose any. Look how many. Look how many. Look. There's thousands of them. None of them saying what they claim. So why they lie? Why they lie? In which language Allah expand the universe? Nowhere. So when they say something about the heaven is extended or Allah will expand it, that is a fabrication, cannot be found anywhere. And as long as we are talking about this, don't you think Allah, he knew how the heaven is made? Let us read together. Because the one who made the heaven, he knew how the heaven is made. If you go in the Quran, and we can actually use the same chapter we are reading here. In order for the heaven to be structures, according to the Quran, it have to be in the same size of the earth. How we knew that? We go to different verse. The chair of Allah is the same size of the earth and the heaven. That means the earth and the heaven are equal in size. All right. Chapter 2, verse number 255. His kursi, the translation, he says a throne, but doesn't say throne, really, it says a chair. His chair extend over the heaven and the earth. Fast translation, in Arabic it says, وِسْعُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ, the exact size of the earth and the heaven. So the earth have a shape, the sky in the top of the shape of the earth, exactly the same size, and then Allah chair is in exactly the same size of the earth and the heaven. If you go in the hadith, you will find that Allah, he come down every third part of the night to ask who is praying to me. How that can be? Unless the earth is always under the sky of Allah and under the chair of Allah. Is he traveling from out of the space? Which means, let us make some drawing here. Let us say this is the earth. But hold on, we need to make a different pen. So let us say this is the earth. The chair of Allah always is above the earth, as the Quran says, وَسْعُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. So when Allah, he come down always down. That's why the hadith saying, he come down, descend. He don't go 45 degree. He don't go from down up. He go always down. And this is what the hadith is saying. Read it. He descend. Okay, he descend where? To the lowest heaven on the third part of the night. Okay, which third part of the night? So the one who made the heaven, he do not know how the heaven function. He think always the heaven in the top of the earth. That's why he always descend. And we showed you the verse saying that the chair of Allah is the same size of the heaven and the earth. This is why Allah do not need to go left and right to go down. He is always in the top of the earth. He just go down, straight down. But this is a very stupid statement, because the earth is not flat, and we don't have the third part of the night in one place. Every hour or 2 hours we have third part of the night. That's mean Allah became like a yo-yo. He keep coming up and down, up and down. But obviously Muhammad, he don't mean that. He is saying that Allah, he come down once in the third part of the night, showing his ignorance about how the heaven and how the earth function. And to make it more clear, the one who created the heaven, and the Muslim, they say he is trying to say that he expanded the universe. Don't Allah knew how the sun function? As an example, the God of the Quran says that there is 2 east and 2 west. Open any interpretation, you will find that the Muslims explain to you saying that there's east of the winter and east of the summer. But this is how this has became 2 east, and how this has became 2 west. The foolish Muhammad, he thought that this is different sun. There's sun in the winter and there's sun in the summer. So there's 2 east and 2 west. And then he continued with his stupidity. Read with me carefully. He merged the 2 seas together, and between them there's a barrier they will never overrun. The Muslim, they say this is about the fresh water and the salty water, they don't mix, which is stupid to say, because the fresh water and salty water, they mix. The Quran is clear, they will never, this is not what science says. The Muslim, they show you like delta river and coming to the ocean and the color of the 2 of them, and they say, see, they are not mixing. The fact they are mixing every second. But because we have a current, so it takes time. You can go right now and get some salty water in a cup and fresh water in a cup and put them in one container to see if they mix or not. But what the Quran here is saying, showing the stupidity of the author of the Quran, that the salty water and the fresh water, they never mix. How we can explain that? Let us see. Read with me. Chapter 25, verse number 53. And it is he who led forth the 2 seas, but this is a false statement too. The fresh water is not a sea. This one is sweet, grateful to taste, and this one is salty, bitter to the tongue. And he set between them a barrier, and the ban forbidden. According to the author of the Quran, who you Muslim claim that he expand the universe, he think the salty water and the fresh water, they are 2 different waters, 2 different seas, and they never mix. He put between them a barrier. That is the most stupid statement ever. Because all of us, we knew the cycle of the rain, how the water of the ocean vibrate with the heat, became a cloud, the air or the wind pushed the cloud over the land, and then when it's time, you know, this cloud meet another temperature cloud or air, then the rain happen. According to the Quran, no. There is two seas of water. One is fresh and one is salty, and Allah, He made a barrier. And here you see the other deception of Muhammadan, when they say that the barrier here is what they claim, that because of the nature of the salty water and the fresh water, this is why make it hard for them to mix. That's false. The barrier here is the word used is barzakhan wa hijran mahjura. The word barzakh means a piece of land which is hard. Hard land. If you don't believe me, I can go right now to Ibn Kathir, chapter 25, verse number 53. And now they will say Ibn Kathir is a liar. Just wait. I will not be surprised if they say Ibn Kathir is not a Muslim. Right? Here we go. This is the interpretation of Ibn Kathir in front of you. It is he who set free the two seas. One is palatable and the other one is sweet, salty and bitter. Meaning he created two kinds of water, sweet and salty. The sweet water is like the rivers, spring, wells, and fresh, sweet, and then palatable water. This is the view of Jurayr, etc. And then he continued. وهذا ملح أجاج, you know, it's very salty, etc. And then he continues saying, وجعل بينهما برزخا وحجرة. And he set a barrier, complete partition between them. They will never meet. They don't meet. Not in the video they show you two waters. They never meet. Meaning between the salty, the sweet, and the water and the salt water. A barrier, it is a partition which is a dry land. Let me zoom in. And here you see another lie the Muhammadan they post about scientific miracle. How many of you saw this video on YouTube? Millions of people, they view Allahu Akbar. The Quran says something, but the Quran saying something stupid about salty water and fresh water. There are two bodies of water, two seas of water. They never mix. And then Ibn Kathir continue. Where Ibn Kathir is getting that this is dry land, because the word here is وحجرا محجورة. And the word barzakh. Go right now to the dictionary, you see that the barzakh is a land between two bodies of water. Right now, you can go right now, and you will see what barzakh means. And Ibn Kathir, for sure, he speaks good Arabic, right? Same as Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain. All of them, they agree. And then he continues, he says, it's a complete partition, meaning a barrier, prevent them from reaching each other. They never reach each other. So what kind of God you do not know that salty water and fresh water are the same water? You know what I mean? The God of Islam even don't remember which one he created first. If we ask a Muslim, Arnold, are you a Muslim? Arnold, are you a Muslim? The one who's saying open Skype for me? We take all the Muslim calls. If you are a Muslim, then we will take your call. Hello? Hello?
You are a king just like Jesus.
What? Stupid. You are a coward even to say two words to me. This is how coward you are. Who is a Muslim would like to call me? But topic today is not about the Bible. So why you keep jumping like a monkey? For you are a monkey. Don't talk about monkeys. You remind me now that monkeys, according to Muhammad, they are Muslims. And not only that, they practice Sharia law, brother. Oh boy. sound happy today? My friend, I am single. What are you talking about? You don't know what it feels to be single. You wake up when you want, and you do as you wish. You drink coffee when you want. You drive your car when you want. That's perfect, you know. Look at those married people. Look at them. He want to leave the house. Like, where are you going? Come back. You know, I need you. See? Hello, like hello. Anyway, during the pre-Islamic period of ignorance, supposedly, by the way, before Islam, people were ignorant. I mean, come on. Before Islam, people were ignorant. So during the pre-Islamic period of ignorance, take a note. I saw a she-monkey surrounded by a number of monkeys. What happened? What happened, Chimpanzee? What happened? They were all stoning it because it had committed illegal sexual intercourse. Like, what the heck? What a filthy female monkey. How you do that? You cheated on your husband? Can you believe it, guys? We cannot trust monkeys. I mean, you cannot trust female monkeys, period. That's it, proven scientifically, you know? She was committing illegal sexual intercourse. Science, my friend, science. Do you remember the guy from Gaza? A Muslim from Gaza, from the terrorist territory of Hamas. He want to prove to us that Allah, He made the Jews into pigs. So how he want to prove that? He says, the only creature who have, pigs and monkeys, they have such a bad habit is the monkeys and pigs, they have sex with their mother. And they eat their feces. Let me turn the fan on. I'm sweating from laughing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who can deny such a beautiful thing? It's true. And actually, if you have my book, Sex and Allah, you will see the details of the story. Here they you know, the Muslim, they eat the details. You know, the story is gone, but this is not the whole story. Let me see if I can find it in the same website, where here the story supposedly that a female monkey, she was sleeping over the arm of her husband. And then she saw another handsome monkey from behind a tree. So she lifted her arm from under her sleeping husband, and she sneaked behind the other tree, and they do boom boom. And then she came back, and then she lay down next to him, and then she left his head, and she put his head in the top of her arm. But the monkey, he woke up, and he said to himself, I smell something fishy. And he started sniffing her, and he smelled a sperm of a strange monkey. So he got so upset, and he started screaming, and all the Abdul monkeys, they came for rescue. The biggest chimpanzee in the tribe, he said to him, translation, tell us what happened. The victim, which is the husband in this case as usual, he said to her, the big chimpanzee, he listened to him carefully. He said, let us sniff her bum. And then the monkeys, they started sniffing the bum of the monkey. And they discover, yes, there is a sperm different from his sperm. You see, there is laboratory there. And then they capture her and they stone her. And supposedly, those are monkeys who practice Allah law. I'm trying to find you the other story. I cannot find it. Yeah, I cannot find it here. Let me see. I will try to find you more details. Ta 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 ta. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Anyway, actually, this page is really good because we can show you many things. Oh. Here Ibn Mas'ud saying that those monkeys are not from the monkeys of the Jews. Anyway, so we go back to our topic.